Hello students, welcome to Siri PathaShale. In the previous class, we were solving problems in exercise 5.3 on arithmetic progressions. In that exercise, we were discussing the problems to find sum of n terms in an arithmetic progressions. We have discussed the formula, that is Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d to find the sum of n terms in an arithmetic progression. Our same formula can be written in another way, that is Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus an or a plus n. Here n is last term. If last term is given, we can use this formula. And yes, we have also discussed, that is Sn is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. This formula can be used to find the sum of first n positive integers. I mean, you want to find the sum from 1 to 100. Okay, if you want to find the sum of first 100 integers, first 100 positive integers, I mean starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 till 100. Instead of adding 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 like that, or instead of using this formula, we can use this formula directly. Athwa first 100 whole numbers sum find out ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ, ಅಥವಾ first 100 integers na sum find out ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ, instead of using this formula, ಈ formula use ಮಾಡೋ ಬದಲು we can use this formula, that is Sn is equal to n into n plus 1 by 2. This is the formula. Not only first 100, first 50 numbers, first 25 numbers, first 1000 numbers, itara ene kotru, we can use this formula. Your n value is how many it is asked to find. ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, 100 numbers ಅಂದ್ರೆ 100. Okay, 50 numbers ಅಂದ್ರೆ 50. Okay, so directly we can use this formula. Another simple formula you have. If it is asked to find the sum of first n odd positive integers, I mean, if you want to find 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 etc. First 100, first 50, first 25, first 1000 like that. Okay. So if it is asked to find n odd integers, so find the sum of n odd integers. Which is the formula can be used? Very simple. It is Sn is equal to n square. Okay, n square. This formula can be used to find the sum of first 10. Okay, first 10. Keep this in your mind. Okay, first 10 it has to start from 1 only. In madhyadalello iga 51 to 61 you find, or 65 to 85. If it is given like that, we cannot use this formula. First 10 andre always start from 1. Okay, 1 indane shuruvagi if it is asked to find the sum here, we can use this formula. First n positive integers means always start from 1. Okay, or we cannot start with 550 no 100 admelo 101 ಇಂದ ಹಂಗೆಲ್ಲ ಶುರು ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Okay, we have to start from 1. ಆತರ ಇದ್ರೆ we can use this formula. This is for odd integers, first n odd integers, and this is for first n positive. Of course, this is also positive only, first n positive odd integers. This is first n integers, positive integers. First n sum of first n positive integers. Similarly, we can use for even numbers also. For example, you have to find the sum of 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 till 100. Okay, till 100. So how many even numbers you get in 100, or from 1 to 100? We have 50 even numbers, 50 odd numbers. Okay, so here instead of using this formula, finding a, d, della bittu, we can use the formula Sn is equal to n into n plus 1. N into n plus 1 or n square plus n. Okay, n into n square, n into 1 n square plus n, or n into n plus 1. This is for even. First 10 even integers. Okay, even positive integers. So these are the simple formula we can use to find the sum. Okay, so you have learnt one formula. This is second formula. This is third formula. Okay, and one more, fourth and fifth. Okay, all these are used to find the sum. Okay, sum in arithmetic progression. Sum of n terms in an arithmetic progression. Okay, now let us use this knowledge to solve the application level questions. Application level questions means statement problems or word problems. Okay, many of the problems we find in our daily life, therefore we call these as application level questions or application questions. Okay, now let us go with the exercise. We will continue with exercise 5.3. I don't take simple problems in this, then I don't take direct problems also. Okay, let me start with the problem number 8. Okay, problem number 8. First 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are easy problems. Okay, let us go with 8th problem. Problem number 8. Find the sum of first 51 terms of an AP whose second and third terms are 14 and 18. Okay, 14 and 18. So, here to find the sum, okay, using the formula Sn, we should have A and D. ಮತ್ತೆ n ಬೇಕಿರುತ್ತೆ, n ಬೇಕು, a value ಬೇಕು, d value ಬೇಕು. Here they have not given a value and d value. Okay, we need to find using the given data. That is first 51. Here we have to find the sum of first 51 terms. Okay, so n value how much? 51. It is problem number 8. Okay, to find, what to find? We need to find S51. Okay, S51 how much? So n value how much? 51. Then AP whose second and third terms are 14 and 18. What is second term? Means A2. A2 how much? It is A2 value is 14 and A3 value is 18. I think now you got an idea. Okay. How do you find A? First term. And we have two consecutive terms, A2 and A3. By this word you can find the value of D, isn't it? Common difference. So using this we can find, therefore, so D is equal to A3 minus A2. Since we have consecutive terms, it is possible. One the next barodinando. Okay, so A3 how much? 18 minus 14. So D value is 4. Yes. Now how do you find A? You know, first term is always A. Second term in an arithmetic progression, how do you get A? A plus B, A plus 2D. So second term is given, that is what? A plus D is given. Okay, so A plus D is equal to how much? A2 is nothing but what? A plus D. A plus D how much? It is 14. Okay, D value we got it now already. Okay, so A plus D value 4 is equal to 14. So A how much? 14 minus 4, when I shift, it is 10. So first term is 10. Now we have A, D as well as N. Okay, N how much? It is 51. 51 terms asked. Okay, 51. So use the formula. What is the formula? Formula is Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. We don't know last term, so we have to use the first formula only into d. N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So let us use all this data is equal to S51 is equal to 51 by 2 into 2a. A value how much? 10. So 2 into 10 plus 51 minus 1 into d how much? D is 4. So simplify this. 51 by 2 into 2 tens are 20 plus 51 minus 1 is 50. 50 into 4 how much? It is 200. Okay, so 220. So 51 by 2 into 220. Simplify this now. 2 ones are 210. 2 11s are 22 and 0. Okay, so multiply this. Product obtained is nothing but S51 or sum of 51 terms. Yes, check now. Let us multiply now. 11 ones are 11. 11 5s are 55 plus 1, 56. And we have 1 0. So, sum is 5610. Okay, SN value or S51 or sum of 51 terms is equal to 5610. Now, let us go with 10th one. Before that, I'll just explain 9th one. If the sum of first 7 terms of an AP is 49, so which one? S7 is equal to 49. Then that of 17 terms is 289. So S17 is equal to 289. Find this sum of first n terms. We should get a formula. Okay. So using this, what do we get? First S50. Sorry. S7 is n value 7. Okay. N value 7. So 49 is equal to n by 2, that is 7 by 2 into a plus 2a plus, what do we get? N minus 1 into d. N how much? 7. 7 minus 1 into d. 6d we get. Okay. Substitute the same in which one? Other one. It is S17. Okay. S17 how much? 289. Okay. Just let me explain and you will get the formula or equations. Then you can continue with that. So we get S7. It is equal to how much? Given 49. That means 49. That means your n by 2, that is 7 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 is 7 minus 1, 6d is equal to how much we get? 49. This is which sum we are discussing. Now it is 9th sum. I don't solve it completely. Just give you hint. Get the equation, then I'll stop it. So this is after substituting. So let us, if you transpose 7 by 2 RHS, 49 into 2 by 7 it becomes, isn't it? Here it is 7 by 2. If you transpose it, we have to multiply with the reciprocal. So 2a plus 6b is equal to what? 49 into 2 by 7. So 7 ones are 7 sevens are 7 twos are 14 we get. 2a plus 6b is equal to 7 twos are 14. Divide throughout by 2 we get a. 2 threes are 6. So 2 sevens are 14. So this is equation 1. Similarly we get equation 2. Okay, equation 2, 17th term it is. Okay, sum of 17 terms how much? 289. So S17 is equal to 289. How can you write the equation? So 17 by 2, n by 2 is 17 by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1. N minus 1 is 17 minus 1 is 16. 16d is equal to how much? 289. Again transpose. So 2a plus 16d is equal to 289 into what is reciprocal of 17 by 2? It is 2 by 17. So 17 ones are 17 17s are. Okay. So 2a plus 16d is equal to 17 twos are 34. Simplify this by dividing throughout by 2. We get a plus 2 8s are 16 is equal to 2 17s are 34. This is equation 2. Now you know how to solve it. We got simultaneous equations or a pair of linear equations in two variables with variables a and d. Okay, you can use either substitution method or elimination method. Find the values of a and d. Okay, find the values of a and d. Next, what is asked to find here? Find the sum of first n terms. Okay, using that a and d, consider n value as n only. Okay, and substitute in it. Okay, you get Sn is equal to something. In place of n, we must write n only. Don't write anything else. Okay. So this is how we can do ninth problem. Next is 10th problem. I'll go with the first sum in 10th main. Okay, first sum in 10th main. Okay, 10th main. First one. The question is, show that A1, A2, dash 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 AN form an AP where AN is defined as below. They have given AN will be in which form? Okay, given that AN is equal to 3 plus 4n. Okay, 3 plus 4n. So they have given this equation. Okay, n is equal to 3 plus 4n. We have to find out now. Okay, how to prove this is an AP? AP andre D must be equal, alva. So difference between two consecutive terms. Okay, between each two consecutive terms in an AP must be equal. If that condition is satisfied, we can say this is an AP. AN value given. So we can find A1, A2, A3. In place of n, if you substitute those values, isn't it? Our difference can be equal bandre, or if you get a common difference, then we can say it is an AP. So to find that how many terms minimum, how many terms we need? Minimum 3. Okay, if you find minimum 3 terms, if you find, you can find form a series of numbers and we can check with the common difference. So let us find A1 now. If n is equal to 1, let me take A1. Okay, so what do you write? 3 plus 4 into 1. It is how much? 3 plus 4, 7. First term is 7. Second term, that is A2, is equal to 3 plus 4 2s are. Okay, n value 2. 4 2s are 8. 8 plus 3 how much? 11. Next, A3. How much? 3 plus 4n is 4 into 3. Okay, 4 3s are how much? 12. 12 plus 3, how much? 15. Now we got a series of numbers. Okay, 3 numbers we got. If we continue with this, what do we get? 3 plus 4 4s are 16. 16 plus 3 is 19 we get. Okay, so therefore the series is 7, 11, 15, 19, etc. etc. Form on AP. Form an AP. How do you say? See that common difference? 11 minus 7 how much? 4. 15 minus 11 how much? It is 4. 19 minus 5 how much? 4. We got a common difference. As we got a common difference. How much? 4. Common difference D, that is D is equal to how much? 4. So hence we proved. Okay. Next, what is the continuation of this question? One more question is also there. That is, you can use the same method and find whether it is an AP or not. If we get common difference, if we do not get a common difference, that means D value is not equal. Okay, if D value is not equal, it is not forming an AP. If D value is equal, it is forming an AP. Okay, so find the sum of first 15 terms in each case. Okay, that is for in this sum. How do you find first 15 terms? Take value A is equal to 7, D is equal to 4, N is equal to how many terms are here? Sum of 15 terms. N is equal to 15. So find S 15 using the formula. Very simple, no? Yes. So find, we need to find next S 15. S 15 for this sum. Okay, for this AP. Now let us go with next problem in this exercise. It is let me take is also of same kind. Here sum is given, that is sum is given, Sn is given. Okay, using that you find the same thing. Okay, first term or sum of one term. How much? Same, no? Suppose if I take this only, first term is 7. We have only one term. Okay, what is sum? Sum is also 7, isn't it? So if you take a is equal to n is equal to 1 in, and substituting 4n minus n square, what do we get? We get first term. Okay, similarly you find, can you use find second term using the same method? No, because it is given some, the formula is given for what? Sum, not the term. Okay, then find the sum. Here 7 plus 11, how much it is? 7 plus 11 is 18. So 18 minus 7, what do we get? Second term, isn't it? That will be S2 minus S1, that would be what? A2. Okay, so we can find it easily. Similarly, you can find third term, 10th term and nth terms for this. Next, 12th problem. Find the sum of first 40 positive integers divisible by 6. Can we use the formula what I gave? That is n into n plus 1 by 2? No, it is not possible because divisible by 6 it is given. So, AP starts with which number? 6. First, how many? 40 positive integers divisible by 6. Divisible by 6 are, you know, 6 ones are tables. Okay. So, AP is, I don't know, I just explain. Okay. AP is, it is 6, 12, 18, etc. we get. Okay. How many we need? We need to find first 40. Okay. Till 6 40s are. Okay, 6 40s are how much we get? 6 4s are 24, 240. Okay, so last term is 240. Now, yes, use the formula. A is equal to 6. D is also 6. 12 minus 6 is 6. 18 minus 12 is 6. D is equal to 6. A is equal to 6. D is equal to 6. And N is equal to how much? 40. And AN is equal to how much? 240. We have all these data. Apply the formula, direct formula. Either you can use Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, or Sn is equal to n by 2 into a plus an also can be used. That is, an is here what? A40. That is also known. So 12 one finished. Now 13th one. 13th one, find the sum of first 15 multiples of 8. Okay. First 15 multiples of 8. So, multiples of 8 means what? 8 ones are table. Either divisible by 8 and kotru, it is 8 ones are table. Multiples of 8 and kotru, it is 8 ones are table. First 15 multiples. So, 8 ones are 8, 8 twos are 16, 8 threes are 24, till 15. Okay, 15s are 8, 15s are how much? 120. Same method. A is equal to how much? 8. D is equal to how much? It is 8 only. And see, N is equal to how much? 15. And N is equal to how much? 120. Use the formula. Find this sum. That's all. Isn't it? Very simple, this type of problem. But these are important problems. Okay. 10th board exam, usually we get this type of problem. Important problems. Okay. Next, 14th one. Find the sum of the odd numbers between 0 and 5. Okay, odd numbers between 0 and 50. Okay, 0 and 50. Okay, sum of odd numbers between 0 and 50. Yes. 41. 0 and 50. So, which is the first odd number in between 0 and 50? 1. AP is 1, 3, 5, etc. etc. Which is the last one? Okay. Less 50s an even number. So, last one is 49. Now tell me how many odd numbers and how many even numbers are between 1 to 50. Anyway, 0 is not considered because between our madhye irodu. Okay. So how many odd numbers we get? 25 odd numbers, 25 even numbers. Together we get 1 to 50 numbers, isn't it? Okay. So what is the value of n? So n is equal to, it is 25. They have not given. You have to understand. Okay. 50 tanka 50 divide madre, divide by 2. If any number is given, okay, divide madre en baratte. So that is the numbers. Okay, how many numbers? Okay, number of terms in that. Okay, when you have odd numbers between these two numbers like that, if it is given, that is the way of finding. So 0 and 50. Okay, in between 0 and 50 we have 25 even numbers, 25 odd numbers. Okay, so now n is equal to 25. A is equal to how much? 1. D is equal to 3 minus 1, it is 2. Okay. Then it is an is equal to 49. This is one way. Okay. Very simple one. Which is the formula? It is nothing but first 25 odd numbers, isn't it? 1 to 49 means it is the sum of first 25 odd numbers. So what is the formula? So first 25 odd numbers. What is the formula? That is sum of first n. Sum of first n odd integers. Odd integers. What is the formula? It is n square. Okay, n square. This is the formula. So you need not do all these things. Okay, just if you know this, n is equal to 25. You can find the answer. So how much it is? 25 square. This how much? 25 square is 625. You can cross check your answer by substituting these values in SN formula. Okay, you will get the same answer, 625. Next. Yes, let me explain 15th sum. Okay, very simple. It's a direct question. I will explain how to do. And we go for 16th problem. Okay. A contract on construction job specifies a penalty for delay of completion beyond a certain date as follows. Rupees 200 for first day, rupees 250 for the second day, rupees 300 for the third day, etc. The penalty for each succeeding day being rupees 50 more than for the preceding day. How much money the contractor has to pay as penalty if he has delayed the work by 30 days. Okay. So, a work is being done. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ಕ್ ನೀವು ಡಿಲೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಒಂದು ಸರ್ಟನ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಡ್ಯೂರೇಷನ್ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸ 30 ಡೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಒಂದು ತಿಂಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಹಿಂಗೆ 20 ಡೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಗಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಈ ಥರ. ಸಪೋಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಗೋ ಬಿಯಾಂಡ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅಂದರೆ 20 ಡೇಸ್, ಸಪೋಸ್ ದ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ 20 ಡೇಸ್, 20 ಡೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ಕೆಲಸ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಮುಗಿಸೋಕ್ಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಆವಾಗ ಎಸ್ ದ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಪೇ ಪೆನಾಲ್ಟಿ, ದಂಡ ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಈಚ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ, ಸಪೋಸ್ 1 ಡೇ ಲೇಟ್, 20 days ಬದಲು 21 ಡೇ ಆಯಿತು, ದೆನ್ ಹಿ ನೀಡ್ಸ್ ಟು ಪೇ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ 200 rupees ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಪೇ ದ ಪೆನಾಲ್ಟಿ, ದಂಡ ಕಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ 2 days ಲೇಟ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡೇ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನಾಟ್ 200 rupees ಓನ್ಲಿ, ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ 250 rupees, 50 rupees ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅಗೇನ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ 3 days ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ, ಓಕೆ, 3 days ಅಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲಿ, ಅವಾಗ ಹೌ ಮಚ್ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಪೇ 200 ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಡೇ 250, ಥರ್ಡ್ ಡೇ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಟು ಪೇ 300 rupees. Like this. Suppose the work is going extended like this only, extend ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೆ ಎವ್ರಿ ಡೇ 50 rupees ಇನ್ಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಫೈನಲಿ he has to pay the total amount. That is what? Nothing but sum of n terms. Here the question is, so what is AP? First you tell me. AP is here, it is problem number 15. AP is first day how much? 200. Second day 250. Plus third day 300. Plus etc. 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 How many days? Now, if he has delayed the work for 30 days, suppose ಈಗ 30 days ಹಿಂಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ at the end of 30th day, okay, on that day, how much he has to pay? Total ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋದ್ರೆ 200 plus 250 plus 300 plus 350 ತರ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋದ್ರೆ last day 30th day, how much he needs to pay as penalty? That is the question. Okay, that is S30. So we need to find S30. What is A? A is 200. D how much? Each day 50 rupees extra. So D is 50 rupees or 50. Okay, S30 it is asked to find. How many days? N is equal to 30. 30. So we have given A, D, N, all these values. Using this, find the value of Sn or S30. You will get the answer. Okay, so it is a direct question. You can continue this problem. Next one, let us go with the 16th problem now. This is one of the important problem. Okay. Definitely, either for midterm or the annual exam, you will get this type of question. So, a sum of rupees 700 is to be used to give 7 cash prizes to students of a school for their overall academic performance. If each prize is rupees 20 less than its preceding price, find the value of each of the prize. So, okay. So, 7 toppers idare class alli. Okay, how amount eshtidalli 700 rupees. 7 toppers andre here, suppose if you come in descending order of their marks. So, for the first 7 toppers, we have prize has to be distributed. As 700 rupees na first 7 toppers here, first place, second place, third place, fourth place anta till 7th place. 7th place tanka they should distribute. Adralle hanchkonbeku iga. So, what is the difference between each prize? Iga suppose iga first place ಬಂದಂಗೆ 100 rupees ಕೊಟ್ರೆ second place ಬಂದಂಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು 20 rupees less, it is 80 rupees. Third place ಬಂದಂಗೆ 60 rupees. So this will be continued until 7th place. What is the sum of the amount? It is 700 rupees. So S7 how much? 700 rupees. Okay. Then we need to find the other values. We know only N value and Sn value. Okay. So let us do this problem now. So, what are given in the question? It is S7 is given, that is S7, that is rupees 700 or 700 here number. And yes, common difference how much? D, 20 rupees less for E, that is 20, D value 20, common difference is 20. And what is N value? Since there are 7 toppers, so N value how much? 7. Okay, this amount should be distributed among 7 people or 7 students. So, yes, let us find the value. Sn is equal to, what is the formula? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. S7 how much? 700. 700 is equal to n, it is 7. 7 by 2 into 2a. 2a. Do we know the value of a? We don't know. Okay. So, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay. N minus 1 how much? N how much? N is 7 minus 1. D how much? 20. Okay. 20. So, 7 cross multiply. That means transpose 7 by 2 to LHS. So, we have to multiply by the reciprocal of 7 by 2. What is reciprocal of 7 by 2? It is 2 by 7. So, 700 into 2 by 7. Okay, here 2a plus 7 minus 1 is 6. So, 6 into 20. How much? 26 are 120. 7 ones are 700. So, 100 into 2, 200. My light shift 120 to LHS, so it becomes minus 120 is equal to 2a. So 200 minus 120 how much? It it is 80. 80 is equal to 2a. So what is the value of a? It is equal to 80 divided by 2 is 40. Okay, so first term is 40. Okay, so the student who has got 7th place, how much he will get? 40 rupees. Okay, 7th place bandonge 40 rupees sigutte. So a is equal to 40. A plus B, second term, how much we get? 8 to 40 plus 20 each time. Okay, 20 rupees here. 20 rupees less means here we have to add, to get the second term, we have to add 20 rupees. Okay, so 40 plus 20, how much? We get 60. Similarly, A plus 2D will be 60 plus 20, 80. Next it is 100. So what is AP? Here, if you come in order of the price, okay, first place, second place, third place, we should come in decreasing order, isn't it? So here 40. Okay, let us know this is 7th place. So the 6th place is 60. So the student who has got 5th place, he get how much? It is 80 rupees. Next it is 100 rupee. Next 120. Next is 140. How many places we need? Okay, 7 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the last, the topper, who will get 160. If you come in decreasing order, first place, okay, first prize 160 rupees. Second prize 140. Third prize 120 rupees. Fourth prize 100 rupees. Next 80 rupees. Next 60 rupees. And for the 7th place, he or she will get 40 rupees. So this is AP. Okay. So if you add up, then what is the sum? You have to get 700. You will get. Okay, add them. 40 plus 60 plus 80 plus 100 plus 120 plus 140 plus 160. The sum is 700. So what is the question here? How many? Find the value of each of the prices. Okay, you can write first price 160 rupees, second price 140 rupees, like this. So this is AP. Now let us go with 17th one. Okay, 17th one. This is also one of the important problem, very interesting also. Question is, in a school, students thought of planting trees in and around the school to reduce air pollution. It was decided that the number of trees that each section of each class will plant will be the same as the class in which they are studying. Example, section of class 1 will plant 1 tree. Okay. A section of class 2 will plant 2 trees. And so on till class 12. Okay. 12 means second PU tanka, 12th standard tanka. There are 3 sections of each class. Okay. First section, first standard only 3 sections. Second standard only 3 sections. There are 3 sections in each class. How many trees will be planted by the students? Okay. How many trees will be planted by the students? So how do you find? First, we need to find AP. Okay. So, one class. So, first standard in the 12th standard tanka, they are planting the trees. One class under first standard get 1 tree. Second standard get 2 trees. Third standard get 3 trees. Similarly, 10th standard maklo 10 trees. Okay. So, this is the way they are planting the trees. How many sections are in this in each class? 3 sections. So, first standard only, how many they plant now? 3 plants. Okay, one for each section. So there are 3 sections. So they have to plant 3 trees. Okay. Second standard also. Yes, there are 3 sections. 2 for each section. How many? 2 into 3. They plant 6 plants. Okay, 6 trees. Next third standard ಅವರು. Yes, third standard. 3 sections. 3 for each section. So 3 threes are how much? 9. Okay. So fourth. 3 sections and 4 plants from each section. 4 threes are how much? 12. So now I think you got an idea. What is that? AP is nothing but multiples of 3. Till where? Till the 12th standard. So 12th standard. So from each section, how many plants they need to how many trees they need to plant? They need to plant 12 plants. One section in the 12 plants. How many sections are there? 3 sections. So 12 trees are how much? 36. Okay. So your AP is 3, 6, 9, 12, etc. etc. Last one, that is S12. 8, 12, how much? 8, 12 is, it is 12, 3s are 36, multiples of 3. Okay. So what is A? A is equal to 3. D is equal to, since it is multiple of 3, that is also 3. Then N is equal to how many? How many sections? How many classes? Standards of classes here? 12 classes. Okay. Then what is the value? Last class, how many trees they plant? The 12th standard students, they plant 36. So N is equal to, or A12 is equal to how much? 36. So here actually, in this type of question, the main task is to get the AP. Ondsala namge AP form madak bandbitre, you can solve the problem very easily. Okay. So you got AP and you got all these terms now. What is the formula? Sn is equal to n by 2. Since we have last term, I use the formula A plus L or A plus AN. Let's substitute the values. So n how much? It is 12. 12 by 2 into A how much? 3 plus AN how much? It is A12, that is 36. S12 we are finding. So it is 2 6 36 plus 3 how much? It is 39. Find the answer. 6 9s are for 54. 5 6 3s are 18 plus 5 how much? 23. So it's all together they plant 234 trees. Okay, 1ನೇ class in the 12th tanka. Okay, second PU tanka. All together, how many plants they plant on that day? How many trees? They plant 234 trees. Okay, 234 ಗಿಡಗಳನ್ನ ನೆಡ್ತಾರೆ. So this is the 17th sum. Okay, solution of 17th term. Okay, now how many problems are more in this exercise? We have till 20th. Okay, let us discuss 18th one. Next problem is, a spiral is made up of successive semicircles with centers alternatively at A and B, starting with centers at A of radii 0.5 centimeter, next 1.0 or 1 centimeter, 1.5 centimeter, that is increasing by how much? 0.5 centimeter. as shown in the figure, what is the total length of such a spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? Okay, consecutive semicircles. Here diagram is given in the textbook itself. Here, this is the diagram. Spiral. Problem number 18. Here we have a spiral. So first one, okay, first small spring. So radius how much it is? 0.5 centimeter. Radius is 0.5 centimeter. Next, it is starting from this point. Second spiral. What is the radius? Radius here to here it is how much? Because it will be continued. To get, if you complete this, you will get a circle. Okay, so it is 1 centimeter. Here 0.5 centimeter. Then it will be continued like this. Third spiral. What is the length? So we have taken this as L1, this L2, this is L3. It will be continued like this only. Okay, next will be here. It is L4. Okay. Each time, yes, radius is increasing by how much? 0.5 centimeter, 0.5, 1 centimeter. Then here to here it is 1.5. Here to here it is 1.5. Here to here it is 2 centimeter. Okay, so it is increasing by how much? 0.5 centimeter. So what is that 0.5 centimeter? It is nothing but D, common difference. Now, yes, length of semicircle, how can we calculate? So, what is the formula? So, semicircle means half of the circle, length of half circle. Okay, full circle, what do you call it? Circumference. Okay, circumference of the circle, what is the formula? It is 2 pi r. Okay, this is to find length of the circle, total length or perimeter of the circle, or it is also known as circumference of the circle. 2 pi r. Yes, pi value, they told we have to take 22/7 only. We cannot take in decimal form, in which form? Fraction form. 2 pi r. Okay, so semicircle means what? Half of this. So semicircle, length of semicircle, what is the formula? It is half of 2 pi r. It is nothing but what? It is nothing but pi r. Okay, pi r. So L1 first term is pi, first radius r1. L2 is pi is r2. Okay, L3 it is pi r3. Okay, so it is asked to find the sum of how many? 13 consecutive semicircles. So n value how much? We need to find till Ln. Okay, till we need to find Ln is equal to pi into Rn. Okay, nth semicircle. So what is the sum of this? How can you write? You can write Sn. That is Sn is nothing but what? It is L1 plus L2 plus L3 etc. 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 till it is L13. Sum of this length is nothing but what? Sum of the total length of the all semicircles together. What is the length? Total length. That is the value of Sn. So what to write? We should write it is equal to what? Pi r1 plus pi r2 plus pi r3 etc. plus etc. till pi 13. Okay, pi into r13. Okay, so it is pi into r13. Okay, so which is common here? Pi is common in all this. So can we take it as pi into r1 plus r2 plus etc. plus what? r13. What is r1? r1 value how much? First radius it is 0.5 centimeter plus 1 centimeter plus 1.5 centimeter till r13. We don't know how much it is, isn't it? So it will be till r13, 13th radius. Okay. You have to find sum of this now using the formula. What is formula? Now this is AP, isn't it? 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, like that. We get AP. So what is first term? So first term is, that is A value how much? 0.5. What is difference? If common difference, that is also 0.5. And yes, n value how much? It is, we need 13 value. So n is equal to 13. So let us find S13 now. That is S13, Sn is equal to formula n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute the values. So it is n by 2, how much? N value how much? 13. 13 by 2 into, that is 13 is equal to 2a, the 2 into a how much? 0.5 plus n minus 1. N minus 1 is 13 minus 1 is 12. 12d. D how much? 0.5. Okay. D value 0.5. So what do we get now? It is equal to S13 is equal to into whole. This should be multiplied by what? Pi value at the end. Okay. So S13 is equal to S13, 13 by 2, let us keep as it is. 2 into 0.5, that is 2 into half, how much? 1. Okay. 2 times half is 1. So it is 1 plus 12 times half, we get 6. 12 5s are 60 or 6.06. Okay, 6. So it is 13 by 2 into 6 plus 1, 7. Okay, so let us keep this as it is. Okay, this is S13. Now, we need to find what? Total length of 13 consecutive semicircles. We have to multiply the value of pi, isn't it? Therefore, total length of 13 consecutive semicircles is equal to is pi into S13. Okay, S13 pi value how much? 22 by 7 into S13 by 2 into 70. Now you got to know why I did not multiply here. Direct hange 7 gets cancelled. So 2 ones are 2 11s are. So 13 into 11 or 11 into 13, how much? It is 143. Okay, 143. It is 143 what? Centimeter. Okay, the length of each, radius of each semicircle was in centimeter. So it is 143 centimeter. Okay. So here also getting the AP is little bit harder. You have to think. Okay, apply your knowledge, previous knowledge about the circle. Okay, when it is given semicircle or circumference, then you need to use the previous knowledge how to find the value, semicircle value, the length of the circle or perimeter of the circle. Okay, if you know this formula, yes, then only we can continue with this problem. Otherwise, it is not possible. So practice makes perfect, isn't it? So practice, nothing is difficult then. So let us end today's session. Thank you and bye-bye.